Happy morning. This is Dr.R.Saranya, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science with Cybersecurity from Dr. S.N.S. Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. Today, in this lecture series, we are going to explore the topic class and object in OOPS with Python programming. Before we enter into the topic class and object, let us start with OOPS or object-oriented programming. Object-oriented programming, we used to explore it as a programming paradigm. Programming paradigm is nothing but it's in order to develop a structured format in order to develop some kind of software. So that programming style we are going to frame with the help of object-oriented programming. So in that we have some features, that is none other than object-oriented programming features such as class, objects, polymorphism, encapsulation, and then inheritance. So in that, here in this lecture series we are going to explore, I'm going to explore about the meaning of class and object with a good example in Python. Class is nothing but we used to say blueprint of an object, blueprint or template for creating an object. If suppose for example class is a student, that student we have in each and every class we have n number of students, right? So that particular students and all considered as an each and every objects. So class is nothing but instance of an object. It's going to define the properties as well as behavior of that particular object. That defines properties is nothing but variables. Behavior is nothing but functions. So now let us discuss about the objects. Object is a real instance of a class. So it represents actual data created by using a class. Example, student 1 and student 2 are considered as an objects here. So first in previous class we discussed, right, blueprint of an object. So here the class is nothing but student. So in that student we have two students as an objects. Let's see on an example by using Python coding. So Python is a general purpose programming language. In order to develop a real world software, we can use Python programming. In easy and efficacy manner, we can able to develop a code with the help of OOPS oriented concepts, object oriented programming concepts. Let's discuss about how to define a class and object in one single program. Here I am going to consider a class as a student. So class is a keyword for creating a syntax for class creation. So class and keyword use panta, then I'm going to give class name. Class name I declared here as student. And then next by using define keyword def, I'm going to assign a method. In that method I created here as get underscore data of. Within that parenthesis I'm going to declare an arguments, pass the values here, self, comma, name, comma, roll number. So student's roll number and name I'm going to declare here as a variable. That variable, here the variable is nothing but the method variables and instance variable. We used to call it as an instance variable. So that's self.name is equal to name, self.roll number is equal to roll number. So that is considered as an instance variable. So method to display that particular values. Whatever values we are going to feed during the runtime, that we are going to display. So that display method is nothing but class method. By implementing def keyword, I am going to declare a class method. So display of self. So print of that name and roll number I am going to print. Whenever you call that particular method, that time that particular print statement going to display in the output screen. So after that, after creating a class method, I am going to create an object for that particular class creation. So here I am going to create two objects. One is student 1 and another one is student 2. So two students data I am going to feed here. So student 1 is equal to student of. Same class I am going to create another object student 2 is equal to student of. So that object we are going to create with the help of class creation name. And then assigning the data by using objects. So student 1 dot, that particular method I am going to call here. Get data of directly I'm going to feed the data, roll number as well as name of that particular students I'm going to feed here. After that I'm going to display that particular data. So that for that I'm going to process it as student1 dot display of, student2 dot display of. So obviously here in right hand side I displayed the output. So output screen, you're going to get the output as name Arun, roll number 101, and then next to student 2 detail, name Kavya, roll number 102. So in this way we are going to create define a class as well as object creation, and then let's discuss about the method creation, instance method as well as class method, and then how to create and how to call that particular object by using dot operator. So this and all we discussed in this example. Hope you got clear idea about the class and object creation in Python programming. Thank you for your patient listening. Thank you. Have a nice day.